Snowball revs up, and actually, they're going to head towards Adriano instead. They catch him out initially, throws out the axes, does not have the Berserker's Rage yet. He's going to get caught, and he will be quickly brought down.
Like doubles, triples, almost the value of Flame Guard. And look what MidOne can do right now. He's just pressuring to support KINGRD. This is really bad for KINGRD.
But he's going to ball forward, dodging away from the Torrent. He does go under tower, though. Remnant back again, but pays with his life. Definitely not worth. Though he gets the kill, is applying the pressure. HFN ends the dominating streak, and with that also getting so much lead free farm, but simultaneously in the bottom lane. Secret continuing to apply the pressure here. Cat gets the glimpse back, then the two-hero Torrent comes in. KINGRD back and looking to party. KheZu, can he make it out of here? Adriano just looking for that bash. One more auto attack is going to find the kill. Then the X back. SG Esports not done with Secret just yet, but meanwhile the Sigil is causing problems for Adriano. Has to be careful. Torrent coming out again. Puppey's going to dodge it. MidOne already back. Wants to rejoin the fight. Low as well is Cat. Have to be careful not to feed MidOne too much. He is going to get the Adriano kill, and now Secret fishing for a bit more.
Pretty well. It's just they can't lose their heroes right at the start of the fight. And I'm looking at Kunkka and Disruptor when I say that.
Here comes MP as MidOne lunges into the fray. He finds the two-hero chains. The follow-up is there. Puppey on the hunt, finds the kill. Double snowball connection as they quickly cave in. Two of SG Esports heroes at the tier 1 as he continues to apply the pressure here. Hook shot from Tavo, not going to connect. He gets glimpsed back into the Static Storm, but just remnants out, zippity-doo-dah, and away he goes. He even wants to chase. SG have committed a lot with that Static Storm down. That is the majority of their team fight. There's no Kunkka boat yet. HFN might pay the piper for this. Eats the Omni Slash. Does have the armlet available, but not even going to get it off as he ends up dropping quickly. Secret on the punish and taking team fights without the rock, just showing how confident they are in their position this game. But out, so extremely talented, sometimes would lose his cool, but he's kind of grown into a much more like disciplined mid player we've seen. Still not afraid to go for those big plays, but he's tempered that aggression and is taking smarter fights. And we can see just continues to combo with Puppey here. Looking for follow-up kills, now diving Cat into the base. Secret looking for the quick and decisive GG. Punishment continues for SG Esports. They get battered inside their own base. In comes the Yauk. He tries to turn the fight. If Secret gone a bit too far, no, it seems they stand their ground. MidOne gets another kill. He wants to come back in. The cogs are there though, and Tavo is cleaning up. They'll find two. Somewhat equalizing, but still not dealing with this Ember. One didn't die.
That's true, and Puppey's going to go down as well here. Finally, the X marks his teamfight ultimates. Go for the high net worth guys.
They are going to find MidOne right as he ganks Adriano. Can they turn the fight? The boat gets revealed. In comes the snowball. Static Storm's there, locking that Ember Spirit in position. They're going to kill off MidOne. That's a mega kill streak down, but do they have the follow-up? Out comes the Walrus Punch. Now the engage. Good Golem deployed by pieliedie as they look to turn the tides. KheZu also there with the wall, forcing them back, rolling them over. They still get the advantage as far as kills go, but getting that Ember.
And for how Alchemist should be, that's usually like the 13-minute-ish Radiance timing.
Uh-oh, they get the tower, but at what cost? Glimpse will be there, but MidOne able to drop the Remnant. He comes right back into the fight again, just negating Cat's presence. Though as I say that, he gets caught in the cogs. He may have overplayed his hand. Static Storm coming through. They catch him again. They take MidOne down. Crucial kill for SG Esports, looking for more. Puppey getting caught out, now caged and will be finished. MP forced to retreat. SG Esports.
The map, maybe some leftover going to troll, and everyone else is standing around. So you've got to go for those kills in these moments, otherwise you're going to get behind.
Oh, MP, he was trying to be cute with the Blade Fury in the way, but he is going to get caught, maybe punished. Static Storm drop, back into the cogs he goes, but the wall is there, the boat coming through, crashes and connects, but doesn't find the kill. He stays alive, he omnis and decapitates. Now Adriano to fall, that's 3 down, Secret.
And on Alchemist.
Looking for HFN, revving up the stun, MidOne is going to get clipped by it, but just continues to move forward with the Maelstrom. Does manage to toggle. HFN staying alive for now. Now dropping the Acid Spray. Another toggle. Can he turn it? Almost brings up MidOne. He will, but Pi is there with the save if he got another toggle off. Detection is MP. Going to chase forward, looking for the pickoff. They cage in KINGRD. Adriano wants to gaze, but actually Tavo sprints the trap of his own. Great vacuum, but still the Torrent coming through. They're trapped for now in the cogs. The cogs will end, and then the rock gets deployed. Spinning again is Adriano, and balling in is MidOne, just crushing his way through the entirety of SG Esports. Blows them up, finding more. He just might. KINGRD caught. It's going to be a full 5-man wipe. They're all running right by a Dire Ward, so it might just end up not working out at all. As MidOne had the Remnant prepped, already coming in and looking for the openings. Initially will find Cat dropping the Static Storm. Will manage to catch on MP, but do they have the follow-up to kill the Jug? Not quite enough. The snowball's there, saving the day. El Capitan balls him out. Now they cage him back in, but again, where's the follow-up? Where's the damage here for SG Esports? Tavo against 4, not going to happen. And now onto HFN. MP has the Omni, doesn't need to use it, gets the super long range Samurai Sword Swing. We'll find the kill with the help of MidOne. So 3 down. An Alk, like even if you do get caught and the Yules is on cooldown, still pretty hard to kill him with that.
Yeah, the anti-attack speed, the anti-mobility, all very useful this game. They are going to spot MidOne, actually. This could be a good initiation. The hook, perfect.
Static Storm's there for the follow, but he just Yuleses and tries to survive for now. Now the snowball comes in. The rock gets dropped, looking to counterplay this. MidOne there with the chain. Sleight of Fist as well. Continues to work. Remnant forward. Kaboom! They just explode. Secret so far ahead here that it doesn't matter. You're really not worried about physical damage that much in the end anyway, as they will find another catch here onto KINGRD. The longtime veteran from South America, down he goes. MidOne just continues the onslaught, and Secret looking for 1, probably 2 lanes of racks here with the Golem already getting started, prepping that mid lane, and there's the GG call. SG Esports outmatched, outgunned, and completely outplayed here overall in game 1.
Yeah, I mean the lane seemed fairly okay for SG here, but they weren't able to deal with the Darkseer. Their
boots even as of yet. Though as I say that, Cat is going to separate a bit here from HFN. We'll need to come in to reinforce. Cat very separated from his team. Can KheZu run him down? One more auto tech. He will get the kill.
No, gonna go safe lane.
Yeah, does head towards bottom. Tavo's gonna be caught out here as the Darkseer has not surged yet. Puppey can catch him out with the charge if he gets the bash. Tavo is done for, and now pieliedie able to look to turn this one around. Finds the Frostbite kill. Maybe KINGRD can get MP in return, but no, he gets bashed away. Blinking forward, just had the range somehow with the blink strike. Finding the kill, connects, but now Puppey on the chase. KINGRD, the upgraded boots, so he's a lot more killable on MP. Walking dangerously close to certain doom as the trap is sprung. There's the cloud. Now the charge in from Tavo. Should be able to get off the stun on the Riki. Then the charge coming through. Swaps away, but won't survive. The glimpse back is there, preventing Puppey.
The longer they take, the more they're going to be afraid to not go.
They are going to show Tavo here. pieliedie, well, I was going to say takes the bait, but KINGRD actually gets stunned under tower, punished. They were ready for this. The Venge stun is there, but still a decent trade as they get the core Venge kill. Can HFN make it out? Has the armlet, needs to activate it, stay alive a bit longer. He's going to toggle it on. The wall gets dropped defensively, and then the surge comes through. He gets body blocked for a second. He turns. He wants to come back in onto Puppey. Says, I have the armlet. You cannot kill me. Now onto KheZu, trying to make his way out of this one, but will end up going down. Still, the trade is there with MidOne getting peppered by an auto attacks. The Lina finds the follow-up. Adriano now with the stun, looking for KheZu as well. Can they bring him back? The glimpse too. KheZu down for the count. It's a triple for Tavo, right back in the game. Walking directly into Pi, hiding in the trees. Is going to now reveal himself. They're going to commit here. Is this the target they want to be going for? Into tricks of the trade. Blinky back to the Lina. Puppey's out pretty far. Is it too far? Now turning for the Lina. Gets the bash after the initial nether strike, but then the wall gets dropped and they might look to turn this fight. Nope, turning back a little bit, and they are able to connect on MidOne, isolating him. Laguna tasers him down, now on MP, bringing him down as well. Pi could be next, that's likely to be 3, and they're looking for Puppey 2, 3, make it 4, SG Esports rolling Secret over and battering them while they're down.
Kite the Shadow Fiend. Lina's walking into a dangerous move, though.
That is a ballsy Lina. Adriano, not afraid at all. They're going to get the glimpse back here, and it's on KheZu. They pull him out of position, so he won't be around later in the fight to help the Shadow Fiend. If they can focus him down, a good charge. Static Storm gets dropped defensively to try and separate Puppey from the rest of his team. So far, just a disengage, but the Static Storm down could maybe be an opening here for Team Secret. But all the way on the other side of the fight is Puppey. Very isolated for now. They get the glimpse back, trying to focus down MP. Swaps himself away to the north. Puppey again charging through. The Requiem is there. MidOne. BKB commits onto HFN, but he's so damn tanky. They need to focus fire if they want to bring him down. The back as well from Tavo. Almost has the wall. The Infest to keep him alive. And now the Lina's done. Finds 1. Finds 2. MidOne's going to drop. KheZu in the trees. Will he make it out? Puppey on the TP. No. Cat denies him with the glimpse. 4 dead. Barely escaping with his life. Maybe to spring a trap. They have a good observer ward, but KINGRD is going to slip in so far unnoticed. Will he find the opening? Wave of Terror comes out.
Oh,
Lifestealer comes in, but the silence is there. It's a huge opening. Will HFN get punished? Fiend able to bring him down immediately. Has the buyback. Might have to use it. The Requiem unwound. MidOne pounding into Tavo, but can't finish him off. Suddenly he's caught. KheZu with the borrow time, but they're locking MidOne down. They're not letting him get off auto attacks here. Now the Cloud dropped again. Has the missed chance to worry about. He will fall. And now looking for the fifth. The final takedown. KheZu will fall as well.
Actually just died quite quick to physical.
KINGRD's in deep. He's going to drop the Cloud. Surprise, he says, as they unload. Tavo's there with the follow-up. Now the Glimpse back. They look for more. HFN going to force out the borrow time, and they will retreat. Crystal Maiden with a very hopeful, very ambitious ultimate. Won't even get the full thing off. KINGRD denies that to pieliedie too as the base crumbles. It's burning. SG Esports straight on towards mid. Hey, this Lina just machine gunning down structures as they move into the pit. They are currently getting the scouting information they need here. Nice scan, but the timing could be right. Will SG walk in? No, the illusions are there, though. They're going to start hitting MidOne. They engage. They drop the Cloud. Now the back as they try to pull him out towards safety. The Shadow Fiend gets pulled right back in.
Dead.
MidOne slain in an instant. Now the stun. Make it 2. He's going to come back, but will he have the firepower he needs on round 2 of this engagement? BKB already committed, and everywhere they fall, dropping like flies. Secret losing 3. About to be the Shadow Fiend for a second time. Blinking up to the high ground. Great prediction by Tavo. Maybe a little too good. No, Adriano there from the low ground. The Death Requiem 5. Make it 6 with the Aegis. Absolutely butchered, and Secret have had enough. They tap out.
They've got very little disable for this Slark and Storm Spirit.
Yeah, they do.
Which is actually
that mid lane. Adriano in trouble. The rotation from Secret there will score them the first blood. And
they're going to maybe go on KINGRD here. Still has a second skill point. May go for his heal.
Pat using the heal on himself, but a little bit late, and he'll end up going down early. Puppey does get caught. Dark Pack's there. It is enough. They get the counter kill.
At least not until now. They've got Shadow Blade on Slark.
And that's big. One thing I do want to mention in the matchup here is, oh, hold that thought, Secret looking to move in. They're going to roar, committing onto HFN. The relocate comes through. Can they burst the Slark in time? They do so, but perhaps at cost as Tavo comes in. First, it's the epicenter. Then it's the rock. MP chaining away. The ball forward, looking for the chase. Adriano does have the pull. He's going to find one, looking for more. The IO buyback forced out. That's 2 down now. The big burrow. Tavo showing up here. Can they get the kill up high? They will. It's a dieback. Huge loss as KINGRD charges in. Ooh, that was costly, Kevin. They're looking for it. They pop the dust. Puppey did get clipped by it. Will Tavo lock him down? Burrow comes through. Ball as well. Adriano finding the kill. Now on a dominating streak, and with that, Hand of Midas actually could buy it. They're still engaging here. Is he going to spend that gold? Gets the pull off on MP for now.
Spend your money.
My friends. No. Just panicking a bit, I suppose. So it's not where it could be for Secret. But they are going to try to take the fight. MP lunging in onto Cat. Does not have the Golem. Sure would love it for this engagement as they engage onto MP, but can they focus him down? They roar the Slark, but it's right as the relocate away happens, so I don't know if they have the follow-up damage to secure this kill. Bit of miscommunication now from Secret. KheZu going to pay with his life. Adriano just goes splat, though, to the big Sunstrike. MidOne coming in, and now the Epi. A pretty good one. Now the relocate back, saving pieliedie, but it's still not enough. He's in danger. Pi will fall, and now KINGRD romping forward, looking for MP. They're going to have a Burrow available. Blink. Burrow, do they have the follow-up? No, he jumps away to safety.
Yeah, like we were talking about, the Warlock, despite getting gone at the start, it just wasn't the guaranteed gimme. Bounty Hunter gets caught, though. This is pretty bad for him.
Will he end up going down quite low? Not able to finish the job, though, and Heroes are going to respawn soon. Trying to get back into it. HFN for now on the retreat. Storm has respawned. He's currently farming mid. KINGRD goes for the TP out. Shuriken says no, so Puppey with the master bait. It pays off. There is very little chance they catch this Slark, dare I say it. And,
they're going to go for Warlock, I think.
Cat could get pincered here. The track is on him, but now the ball lightning from behind. Adriano going to take the wheels off of this aggression. There's the Lotus Orb commitment as they try to focus him down. He's low on mana. He's still alive. KINGRD keeping him in fighting shape, but they are going to lose the Storm at long last. Committing the Shadow Dance to this fight before it's really begun. Before the Warlocks respawn. And now again, the Sand King coming in. 3-hero Burrow. Will he find the opening? Tavo, no epicenter just yet. Being patient with that, but they have brought down the bounty. Stabilizing the fight. Puppey's out for the count. The BKB already committed by HFN, and now the Rock. Big one, but MidOne still alive. Still his BKB. Still his Aegis. Can they really go further without the Slark BKB? They want to. They want it bad. Quite early. Secret calling their bluff. There's the Blink Burrow to start things off. It's onto MP, and now onto the backside. Goes Adriano, he's got the BKB, commits, looking for the KheZu pick. Can they lock him down, finish him off? Not quite able to do so. Now the Roar coming out, keeping him in place. This Slark fights on, through it all, and now the Epi. It's a massive ball of damage that Tavo delivers. Crushing Secret, 4-drop. Tavo showing up again, almost.
Secret could try to grab him here. I think they have vision.
They have the Hawk. They know he's in the neighborhood. They've got to break the Lincolns. He's already jumped down to the low ground. They still pursue. BKB still available. Secondary Roar was there. He didn't BKB in time. Or has he? He tries to get away. He pops it. He survives. And now the turnaround perhaps from Adriano. He comes in looking for the rescue. Trying to bring down KheZu. Tomb gets dropped. More commitment. And the epicenter's coming. Look for the follow from Tavo. He does get locked down for a moment under the sandstorm, but he stays alive. HFN re-engaging. You called it. Full HP. And now looking for MidOne. Chewing through the Invoker. Slashes him to bits. Turns back for the Timber. No deny for you, sir. 3 have fallen. SG are surging.
And that allowed the re-initiation and ultimately Secret losing that team fight. They can get a Rax advantage here. It's going to really solidify their lead. But they should probably back here. But they're going to try to interrupt the Roche. It's getting kind of close. They're going to be here in time.
The Rock is ready and in a great position on the high ground is Cat to potentially turn this fight on its head if it erupts. He's going to drop it preemptively right as KheZu comes in. Now down to the low ground. pieliedie goes and Adriano just engages straight onto the IO. Grabs that pesky ball of light and snuffs it out. And now turning back for KheZu, who really wants Cat. But it doesn't matter. This Warlock's already dropped the golem. He is going to survive. All the while HFN chewing through Timbersaw, locking him down. A bash or 2 more. And he's going to have him in his clutches right where he wants him. Bashing and crushing Secret. SG.
And they win another fight. No epicenter use. They're going to dive in.
Oh, MidOne, he's in a lot of trouble. The BKB's committed. Diving deep for the Invoker. Can they focus him down? They need another bash. Not going to get it. KheZu does have a Roar available, and then we'll find HFN, but to the rescue comes Tavo with the Burrow Strike and looking for more. Low, but not dead just yet. We'll back away. Going to heal back up. Aegis and Cheese both on the Storm. HFN will have a buyback if needed. Also ate a Moonshard earlier, so this is a super stacked Slark, but...
Okay, they relocate to the top lane. They're going to try to take the Rax. Glyph is actually used here. This should be the time to go in. They can't get back in time.
And they're going to jump Puppey. They find him. Now looking for MP as well. Locking him down. Focusing him as much as humanly possible. Then the Rocket's perfect. Right as pieliedie comes back in. It's into the MP. It's into disaster. 3 have fallen. Make it 4. Invoker not coming back to the fight. Finally he'll TP. They say screw it. It's throne time. Brazilian Dota is here. And it's performing on the big stage. Live in Kiev. For your viewing pleasure, Secret getting slaughtered. They are going to lose HFN, but he's got the buyback. Meanwhile, Timber, Beastmaster, no buybacks at the ready. They see it. They see the opening. They burrow through. It's on 2 again. It's Tavo in the clutch, coming through. Puppey's next. Secret crumbling. Down he goes as well. And now the way lies open. Perhaps to the fountain. No, they say, let's take the throne. Let's show respect and let's end this game. They burrow MidOne. They work on the Invoker. They'll chew him up too. And SG have pulled out the miracle in Kiev. The comeback.